is Optimistic Chris. First day, Atlantic Ocean. Last day, Pacific Ocean. Here I go, 3,500 miles plus my friends. Hello. Join me along the way on Soulmate Cyclists. Thank you. Me and my bike. This is going to be fun. If it were legal, my fastest way home would be to jump the fence and ride the interstate. This is I-90, goes all the way across and through Madison, Wisconsin. But I think I'm going to stick with my route. It just looks so much nicer. Well, there you go, Soulmate Cyclist fans. Over my shoulder, my first view of Lake Erie. Yabba dabba doo! I stopped for lunch today in Silver Creek and also the opportunity to get out of the rain. And lo and behold, I get serenaded again during my lunch with church bells. How delightful. Listen up. Fantastic, huh? This Erie Escarpment region of New York State is well known for producing wine, and here's my first vineyard. If only I had room for a bottle of wine in my bags. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock and the first sprinkles of rain are just starting to come down. I've got my rain jacket ready, but it is warm to ride in that. So I'm going to try to stick it out as long as I can without getting too drenched. Maybe I'll get lucky. I've avoided 3 hours of rain. Maybe I'll miss the rest. Cattaraugus Creek. Well, that was nice. I am in the little town of Northeast and was having a little brake problem. And I stopped in at the bike store here, Lake Country Bike, and they helped me to fix it and tighten up my brakes. And as a special bonus, right next door, if you don't know, my favorite Subway. Time for lunch. New York, New York, New York. Thank you for having me. Your hospitality has been fantastic. But I must continue into my headwind and continue west. Thank you, New York, for a great experience. Yay! I did it into another state, Pennsylvania! Here is a small glimpse of times gone by here on Lake Erie, the industrial side of life, railroads, shipping, and these parts are just struggling to stay alive. But while water has its industrial side, it also has its recreational side. Well, it sure is a calm day here on Lake Erie as I scan around it. A blurry line between sea and sky. But as I get farther around here, take a look at how the land here has eroded down, and probably there was a garage or maybe even a house there, indicating that this lake is not always as calm as it is today. Well, Pennsylvania, thank you for having me for this short distance in time. It is time for me to cross the border into the Buckeye state of Ohio. And as a little piece of curiosity, Buckeyes in England are called conkers. And we have a little game as kids that we play where we hang the conker on a string and then you whack it and try to break your opponent's conker. Check it out. I wonder what sort of farm that is. They look like miniature trees. I was biking along, so much for my mirror here. A guy comes up next to me, he's exercising on one of those push pedal bikes. I believe his name was Bob, and we chatted for a while as we went along. He's a fellow Ironman finisher, he's done Wisconsin a couple of times, and lo and behold, he says, I'm going to give you something, whether you want it or not. And I said, I'll accept whatever you give me, whether I want it or not. So he gave me breakfast. How cool is that? So I got up to take some sunrise pictures, and quite frankly, it looks like it's going to rain. So that leaves me only one alternative. Back to bed. Thanks for joining me on Soulmate Cyclist here on YouTube, but also on Facebook and Instagram. Stick around with me while I continue my ride along the south side of Lake Erie.